What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be rebuilding the Indiana Pacers. In the offseason, they didn't really make many moves other than getting James Wiseman, which I think could be a good move in the near future. He's still young, still has potential, but only time will tell how that goes. And obviously they acquired Pascal Siakam in the previous season, which was really a good move for them. And they made it pretty far in the playoffs, and they're still a pretty young team. So I think the Indiana Pacers have a bright future. So today we're going to be rebuilding them and see how things go. And I'll be seeing you guys at the end of season number 1, where hopefully we can make the playoffs, which we probably will. Let's see what the system proficiency is. 4 stars perimeter centric. I guess we'll leave it at that. And let me just make sure the minutes are good. Yep. Oh, wait. The bench utilization is way too high. We'll lower that a little bit. That should be good now. This is what our rotation's looking like. Isaiah Jackson won't be in the rotation because James Wiseman will be our backup center. 6-man will be Obi Toppin. And then, of course, the same starting 5. So I'll be seeing you guys at the end of season number 1. Here we are at the end of season number 1, where Luka Doncic wins MVP, Zach Sacher wins Rookie of the Year. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, sorry about that. Russ wins 6th Man of the Year. Wemby wins Depoy. Cade Cunningham wins Most Improved Player. Wow. 31 points per game, that's amazing. Trae Young, Clutch Player of the Year with 32-point double-double. Tom Thibodeau wins Coach of the Year, the New York Knicks, with 65 wins. And they also get Executive of the Year. And we do get Tyrese Halliburton on All-NBA First Team, which is amazing to see. He averaged 31 points and 11.5 assists per game, shooting nearly 50-40-90, which is crazy. Let's see if we have anyone else, and we do not. But that's all right. And where are we? We were the 2nd seed, which is pretty impressive. Let me show you guys how many games we won. We won 52 games, lost 30 games. The only team ahead of us was the New York Knicks with 65 wins. I'll also show you guys the player stats here for the season. Player stats, there we go. Tyrese Halliburton was obviously the leading scorer on the team. I upped his shot tendency all the way to 99, so he shoots the most amount of shots, and clearly that worked. Pascal Siakam, almost 20 points per game. Benedict Mathurin, 14 points per game. 14 from Miles Turner, 12 from Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin wasn't playing good in the start. I had to change his shot tendency. He was taking way too many three-pointers, and he was shooting like 40% from the field until I changed that. And then Andrew Nembhard, 11 points per game. James Wiseman, honestly, was a pretty good get in 2K at least. Hopefully he is in real life as well. He helped us as our backup center. But now we're going to be going up against Orlando Magic, who have exactly the same team that they do in real life. They didn't make any changes. They are the 8th seed. Let me fix up our player minutes, and then we'll get right into the playoffs. So the simulation wants us to start Aaron Nesmith over Benedict Mathurin, which I'm kind of okay with because Benedict Mathurin's field goal percentage wasn't as good as, or never mind, it was better than Aaron Nesmith's, but I don't know why the simulation wants to do that, so we'll run with that for now. If we want to change it later on, we can obviously do that. This is what the player minutes will be looking like. And let's see if we're able to defeat the Orlando Magic, which I think we should be able to do, but you never know. Game 1 is a win. Halliburton with 35-point double-double. Benedict Mathurin, 23. Can we sweep this team? Let's simulate round. And oh my god, we're going to game 7. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Okay, now they want to put Aaron Nesmith back on the bench. And oh my god, he's shooting horribly right now. So we're going to fix that right now. Benedict Mathurin's shooting 40% from 3, which is good. But let me fix up these minutes here, and hopefully we're able to win this game. How's Obi Toppin playing? He's playing amazing. Everyone's playing good, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Andrew Nemhard's playing horrible also. But let's see. We'll jump into Simcast and hopefully we're able to beat this team in game 7. So far, it's a really close game, but oh god, it looks like we are going to be losing and going home. And we have been eliminated to a play-in team as a second seed, which is horrible. Tyrese Halliburton was the only player that went off this game. Pascal Siakam even choked a little. Shot 3 for 12. We're going to be making some changes this offseason because I want Tyrese Halliburton to win a championship, of course. And in the finals is the Thunders versus the Pistons. Whoa. How are the Pistons playing this good in the simulation? That's crazy. Let's see who wins. Okay, the OKC Thunder go on to win. And now let's see the retirements. The GOAT LeBron James is retiring. Kyle Lowry is retiring. Al Horford, Mike Conley, Eric Gordon. We can overwrite him. Russ, Nicholas Batum, DeAndre Jordan. A lot of players are retiring. Okay, there we go. That should be good enough. And let's see what we're going to be doing this offseason. I finished filling out staff signing. Now we have the number 26th pick in the 2025 draft. Let's see who we'll be able to get. Number 1 is Nolan Traore. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Number 2 is Cooper Flagg, who goes to the Brooklyn Nets. Ace Bailey goes on to the Atlanta Hawks. Okay, let's see who we're going to get at pick number 26. I don't think we'll get anyone too good, but hopefully we do. Michael Rusic. Can't really shoot the 3 ball, but he's a good defender and rebounder. We already have too many power forwards, in my opinion. We have Pascal Siakam, Obi Toppin, and Jarris Walker. And Jarris Walker, I'm pretty sure, progresses really well. I sent him to the G League, so let's see how that ends up playing out. We can possibly use a backup point guard since TJ McCollum will probably be regressing. We can get this guy right here. Can't really shoot the 3 ball, but is a good playmaker and a decent perimeter defender. We can also get Caleb Foster, who's actually pretty good pick in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and select Caleb Foster. And now we have a 2nd round pick. I don't know who we'll select with that. But we'll go ahead and pick someone who can shoot the 3 ball. This guy right here. Okay, there we go. Freddie Dillon. Let's see what their overall is. So Caleb Foster is only a 71. And then Freddie Dillon is a 70. Team player options. We're going to pick up all of them. Hopefully Ben Shepherd also progresses. I forgot to mention I sent him also to the G League. And Johnny Murphy, I don't know who this is, but he was selected in the 2024 pick off season. And this guy will let walk because he's not going to be playing for us, obviously. His overall is way too low. Isaiah Jackson will give the qualifying offer to and see if he accepts that. Do we have to bring back anyone else? Oh yeah, we got to bring back Miles Turner, and he wants 31 million. Oh god. We're going to have to probably give that to him. Sucks, but it is what it is. So let me bring back these players, and then I'll see you guys once I'm done filling out the free agent players. So I pushed it till day 8, and now Miles Turner has 14 offers, so we're going to have to go ahead and pay him 2 years around 25 million a year, which honestly isn't bad. He's a really good center for us. And let's see if he accepts. Hopefully he does, and yes he does. 2 years, 51 million. Isaiah Jackson, he looks like he wants to go to the Bulls. We're not going to be paying him 3 years, 42 million. That's a little too much. Unless we pay him that and trade him for a different player. Possibly we can do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get him on our team and then trade him. Use his salary to trade for a different player. And there you go. Our team has been complete. Now I'll be seeing you guys at the start of season number 1. I'm going to make some trades. I think I'm going to try upgrading our center position, where we will possibly have to trade Miles Turner, even though it sucks. But I think we need a center who's an amazing rebounder. And Miles Turner is a good floor spacer, but not the best rebounder. So I think we're going to go ahead and make that change right now. You guys are not going to believe this. We still have cap space, $13 million left. I don't know how we still have that money left, but we do. Even after signing Miles Turner and giving Isaiah Jackson that big contract, we still have enough money to bring Clint Capella on this team, which is crazy. And I think we're going to go ahead and sign him to be our starting center. And let's see, yeah, we get him for a cheap contract, 2 years, $27 million. Now we're probably going to have to trade away Miles Turner. I don't know. I kind of want to keep him. Either Clint Capella could be our backup center. James Wiseman, holy, our center's progressed a lot. Let's see what the player progression looks like. All green, no red. That is crazy. A lot of progression. Well, TJ McConnell did regress, but I kind of thought that was going to happen. I don't know what we're going to be doing here. James Wiseman jumped up by 3 in overall, which is crazy. So we may be trading Miles Turner, sadly, because I kind of want Clint Capella to be our starting center because he's an amazing rebounder. I'm going to see what type of trade we can cook up here, and once I find one, I'll make sure to show you guys. And also, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, please make sure to drop a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And yep, let me come up with a new trade here. There are insane trade offers for Miles Turner, and we can get Jarrett Allen. That would be amazing. He just signed a 4-year, $110 million contract in 2K simulation. I don't know if he got that in real life, but he did in the game, as you guys can see. We can also get Kristaps Porzingis, but that would basically be the same thing. Porzingis isn't really a good rebounder, and we're looking for a center who's a pretty good rebounder. We can also get Mikal Bridges and Mitchell Robinson. I think this would also be a really good trade for us. There's a lot of good trades here that we can make. And I think the trade we're going to be making is for Jarrett Allen. I don't think we can pass this up. Jarrett Allen's an amazing player, so we're going to go ahead and bring him to the Indiana Pacers. Now we have Jarrett Allen as our starting center, but that still leaves 2 extra centers on our team that are 80+ overalls. So I don't know what we're going to do about that now. Jarris Walker is also up to an 80 overall, which is amazing to see. But we have too many 80 overall players. As you guys can see, holy, our whole team is basically 80 overall. We're not going to be able to play that many players. So I'm going to have to come up with a few more trades. That way we can send the 80+ overall players to a team where they will probably get actual playing minutes. So this is a perfect trade that I found. Isaiah Jackson for 2 first-round picks. That way we don't end up getting another good player on our team that we won't even be able to play. And now we have one more center trade, which is probably going to be James Wiseman, sadly, even though I liked his addition to this team. Clint Capella is just a better center in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and probably trade him, and then we'll start the second season. I'm going to go ahead and pull this trade off here for Devin Carter. Devin Carter is a really good bench piece to have on a team. He's a good defender, good scorer, and yeah, and we get a first-round pick, so we're going to go ahead and pull that trade off there. And now our team is ready, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2 or at the trade deadline if there's any trades to be made. Here we are at the end of season number 2, where Luka Doncic wins back-to-back MVPs. Rookie of the Year goes to Cooper Flag. Şengün wins 6th Man of the Year. That's crazy. They have him coming off the bench in Utah. That is criminal. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo wins DPOY. Rob Dillingham wins Most Improved Player, putting up 23 points per game. Shea wins Clutch Player of the Year. Jason Kidd wins Coach of the Year, and they also get Executive of the Year. Tyrese Halliburton once again on All NBA First Team, putting up 31.5 points and 12.5 assists per game, shooting 50, 40, 90. He was in the race for MVP. He was number 2, I believe, right behind Luka Doncic, which is pretty impressive. Let's see if we have anyone else here, and we do not. Okay, that's fine. And let me show you guys where we were. We were the number 1 seed in our conference. We won the same amount of games as the Charlotte Hornets, but I believe since we probably beat them in the regular season, we ended up as the 1st seed. I'll show you guys the player stats for the regular season. Tyrese Halliburton, of course, I showed you guys 31.5 points, 20 from Siakam, 15 from Benedict Mathurin, 14 from Jarrett Allen, 11.5 from Obi Toppin, 11.5 from Andrew Nembhard, 10 from Jarris Walker, and then 7 and 8 from Clint Capella. I did start Jarris Walker as our starter. His defense is amazing, as you guys can see. A- perimeter defense and A post defense, and clearly that helped. So Benedict Mathurin was coming off the bench, but he was still doing his thing off the bench, which is good to see. Round number 1, we got the Chicago Bulls, who have Lonzo, Josh Giddey, Buzelis, Jalen Johnson, and Vucevic. Zach LaVine coming off the bench, which is kind of crazy to see, but yeah, their bench is stacked. Holy. That is pretty crazy. I don't know how they were the number 7 seed, but let me fix up our player minutes, and then hopefully we can defeat this team in round 1. So this is what our rotations is looking like. Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Jarris Walker, Pascal Siakam, Jarrett Allen, and then off the bench we have Benedict Mathurin, Clint Capella, Obi Toppin, and Ben Shepherd. I switched out Ben Shepherd for Aaron Nesmith. Aaron Nesmith was not playing well for some reason. I don't know why. In 2K Simulation, he does not play the best. So we switched him out for Ben Shepherd, who played a lot better, as you guys can see. And yeah, so that's the rotation we're going to be going with. And let's see if we can beat the Chicago Bulls. Game 1, we do win. Benedict Mathurin led the way in scoring. Game 2, we also win. Tyrese Halliburton with 43 points and 15 assists. Amazing. Game 3, we also win. Good stuff. Tyrese Halliburton with another 40-plus game, and this time he had a triple-double. Are we going to sweep the Chicago Bulls? And we do not. But can we, gentlemen, sweep them? And we do. Tyrese Halliburton almost scored 60 points. 59-point double-double. He's averaging almost 40 points per game so far. And now we have the Toronto Raptors. Let's see who they have on their team. Basically the same exact team they have in real life, but they drafted VJ Edgecombe. And their bench has Bol and Jacoby Walter. Those are basically the main changes they made on their team, but let's see if we can defeat this team. Game 1, we win. Tyrese Halliburton with the double-double and Pascal Siakam with the double-double. And we are up 2-0. Let's go. Tyrese Halliburton is going off. We are up 3-0. Tyrese Halliburton with 27, Pascal 26-point double-double. Are we going to sweep the Toronto Raptors? And we do. Tyrese Halliburton with another double-double. Holy. Amazing. Let's see who we're going to be going up against now. It's probably going to be the New York Knicks, and it is. The New York Knicks are a pretty deadly team, of course. As we know, they got Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby. This team is really good. And their bench is pretty stacked too. And they added Markelle Fultz. And Brook Lopez. But Brook Lopez isn't playing for them at the moment. Let's see if we can defeat this team. Game 1, we do win. Tyrese Halliburton was the leading scorer. Game 2, we lose. Pascal Siakam with 30 points. Halliburton still had a double-double. And we're down 2-1. Let's see what the problem is here. Is Jarris Walker playing good? He's playing decent, shooting almost 44%. His defense is on point. Andrew Nembhard isn't playing the best. I think we're going to switch Andrew Nembhard for Benedict Mathurin. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. Give Benedict Mathurin 28 points and then have Andrew Nembhard come off the bench. For some reason, Andrew Nembhard in the playoffs does not play as well as he does in the regular season. I've noticed this a lot in the 2K simulations. It's kind of weird, but yeah, that's how it is. Obi Toppin's doing his thing, and so is Ben Shepherd. Let's jump into Simcast and take this one game at a time. Hopefully we're able to defeat them and tie the series back up. So far, we do have the lead, but it's a really close game, and we win by 12 points. Let's go. Benedict Mathurin with 28 points, so clearly that was a good thing, putting him in the starting lineup. But now can we go up 3-2? And we do not. God damn it. Benedict Mathurin still went off, but maybe we got to come up with a coach game plan for this team. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me come up with a little coach game plan here, put some defenders on their players. I want to put Jarris Walker on someone, and then have Pascal on Julius Randle. But once I change that, we'll be right back. So I came up with a little coach game plan. Hopefully it works. I put Jarris Walker on Mikal Bridges. I put Tyrese Halliburton on Jalen Brunson. And then I put Andrew Nembhard on Dante DiVincenzo and Pascal on Julius Randle. Let's jump into Simcast and see if we can tie the series back up. So far, we started off playing good, but they took the lead right back. God damn. It looks like we're going home once again. How is this happening? We're going to have to make some more trades by the looks of it. We made it all the way to the conference finals and we still lost. Or we may have to change our coach. I honestly do not know what the problem is here, but yeah. So Wemby is in the finals, which is pretty impressive going up against the Knicks, but he fell short to the Knicks and they go on to win the finals. I think we're going to have to make a few changes for sure. So I'll be seeing you guys at the draft lottery or at the NBA draft, sorry, if we have any picks. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. So somehow we have 2 lottery picks. I believe it's from trades that we made for maybe James Wiseman or Isaiah Jackson. I don't clearly remember, but we do have 2 lottery picks. And we get the 12th overall pick. So we ended up with 1 actually. I believe 1 was protected. Okay. Not bad, but we still have pick number 16, I think. We have a lot of picks this season. Maybe we could pull a trade off with these. Let's see. I'm going to be firing our head coach, even though he's an amazing head coach. In the game, clearly he's not coaching how he does in real life. Look at our team. We have all 80 plus overall players, and obviously I don't think it's a player's fault. So I think we're going to go ahead and fire our head coach and maybe select this guy, Michael Stoffer. And then, yeah, we can do that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm still probably going to bring back Rick Carlisle, I believe that's how you say his name, but as our assistant head coach. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the NBA draft. So we were able to keep Rick Carlisle on the team coaching roster, which is kind of pretty nice because I want him to still be a part of this team. And now we have Michael Stoffer as our head coach. I think I'm going to come up with a pretty big trade here, to be honest. I want to go for a championship this season, and hopefully we're able to do just that. So I think we're going to go after a superstar. We have 3 first-round picks and a bunch of other picks that I think will come in handy to acquire an all-star. So we're going to try going after Scotty Barnes. He is a power forward, amazing defender, amazing player in general, good offensive player and a defensive player. In order to pull this trade off, we're going to have to send them back Pascal Siakam. In real life, obviously this wouldn't make sense, but this is 2K and we can make anything possible. So yeah, let's see if they accept straight up Pascal Siakam for Scotty Barnes. And they give us a counter offer for a first round pick, and they'll give us their first round pick. We're gonna go ahead. Wait, is this our... Okay, so they want... I forget what pick that was. I believe that's 14, or I don't know, to be honest, but sure, let's go ahead and do that. I think Scotty Barnes will help us get over that little hump we've been facing. And I also think I want to upgrade our shooting guard position from Andrew Nembhard, because both playoffs that we played in, he did not perform how he does in the regular season. So if I'm able to find a good trade for him, I'm going to pull it off, or we may upgrade our small forward position, because our center position is already pretty good with Jarrett Allen, in my opinion, and Clint Capella. But the small forward position, I think, could use an upgrade. Like having a Mikal Bridges here would be pretty awesome. Let me see what I can come up with, and once I do, I'll make sure to show you guys. So the small forwards that I want on our team are going to be free agents. There's a lot of free agents in this off season. I forget how to even check. Upcoming... Where did it go? Upcoming free agents. There we go. So there's some players like okay, this is for the next off season. Never mind. So I won't be able to show you guys that, but I kind of want Jalen Williams on this team. I think he would be an amazing fit on this team. But we're gonna have to go ahead and select players here. Cameron Boozer goes to the LA Lakers. The Warriors have the number 2 pick, and they select AJ DeBonte. I don't know how to say that, but I know this AJ guy ends up progressing really well in the 2K simulation. So we do have the 12th overall pick. And I don't know what we're going to do here. Do we go ahead and select a player, or do we trade these for future first round picks that we can use in a trade? I think what we're going to do is select one player here, probably Malik Thomas. And then for the next, how many more picks do we have? So we have one more pick. I think we're going to go ahead and trade this pick for future firsts. Let's see how many firsts we can get for this. So never mind. I think we'll just go ahead and select another player in Jacob Wilkins. Seems like a pretty good player, but we're probably going to be trading him anyways. So yeah, there we go. Sim to end. Let's see what their overalls are here. 76 and a 75, which is pretty good, and we'll be able to send them off in a future trade. So once free agency is done, I'll show you guys the trade we're going to be making. We're going to pick up the player option on all these players here. And then qualifying offer, Benedict Mathurin is the big guy that we need to bring back on this team. Of course, he's an amazing player for us. So we're going to go ahead and give him the contract he wants. He wants 30 million, which is pretty heavy since he wasn't even starting for us. So I'm going to push it as far as I can and then end up signing him to the cheapest contract I possibly can. But that's going to be the only free agent we'll get. So I'll show you guys the trade we're going to be coming up with once free agency is over. So we're able to get Benedict Mathurin for around 20 million a year, which in my opinion is an amazing deal for us. We can even lower it if we really want, around 19, 18 million, 2 years, 18 million a year. I think we're going to go ahead and offer him that, since he did not get any other offers from any other team. So he's going to have to accept that offer, and we got a steal of a deal there. And now I'm going to go ahead and pull the trade off that I was talking about, or at least try to pull the trade off. Let's see first what player progression looks like. Thank God, once again, it's all greens and no regression. That's really nice to see. TJ McConnell is the only player regressing. And once again, we have so many 80 plus overalls, which will come in handy for this trade that I'm going to try pulling off. You guys are not going to believe this. I put Benedict Mathurin, Aaron Neesmith, a first round pick in Trade Finder, and we can get ourselves Devin Booker. I think we have to pull this trade off. I think any Pacer fan would be down for this trade right here. How could you skip on Devin Booker? I was looking for a small forward, but Devin Booker, we can push him to shooting guard, and he's an all-star, superstar, all that. So we can get Devin Booker on our team. There's a lot of other trades we can pull off also, as you guys can see, like Trae Young. There's a bunch, but there's none better than Devin Booker. We're going to have to give up Clint Capella, which sucks. We're not going to have a backup center now. We're going to have to fix that. But I honestly do not care. We're getting Devin Booker, and we're making this happen. And now we can push Devin Booker to shooting guard, his original position, and he jumps up one in overall. And now Tyrese Halliburton has the help that he needed all these years. Now we have a big three of Scotty Barnes, Devin Booker, and Tyrese Halliburton. And we get to keep Andrew Nembhard. I know Pacers fans like Nembhard a lot, so do I. And yeah, so we get to keep him on the team. He could be our bench piece. And now I think we're a championship team. Now I just need a backup center for the Pacers, and then we'll be ready to jump in season number 3. And what do you look at that? We can bring Clint Capella right back from the Phoenix Suns. We can also get Isaiah Jackson, which would be pretty cool to bring back. But I think we're going to go with Clint Capella. Or should we bring Isaiah Jackson back? He is an Indiana Pacer, so I think we're going to go ahead and bring him back. In case we do win a championship, we'll bring back a Pacer on the team, and he can be our backup center. Even though Clint Capella probably would have been the better option, Isaiah Jackson is an Indiana Pacer, so let's go ahead and bring him right back. And now our team is complete, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. At the end of season 3, finally Tyrese Halliburton wins the MVP, putting up 30.5 points, 5 rebounds, and 11.5 assists, shooting 50, 40, 90. That is amazing. I was not expecting that, to be honest. I thought it was going to be Luka Doncic once again, but luckily we got our boy Tyrese Halliburton at MVP in the 2027 season. Cameron Boozer wins Rookie of the Year. 6th man goes to Dylan Harper with the Golden State Warriors. Wemby wins Depoy. Isaiah Collier, Most Improved. LaMelo Ball, Clutch Player. And our coach wins Coach of the Year. We won 69 games. Nearly 70 games we won, which is crazy. Maybe it was the coaching staff, but again, it was honestly probably because we brought Devin Booker on this team. And yeah, clearly Devin Booker helped a lot. We also win Executive of the Year. Tyrese Halliburton, all NBA first team, his 3rd season in a row. Let's see if we get Devin Booker here anywhere. We should, because he had an amazing season, and we do on all NBA 3rd team. He put up 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 9 assists. His highest assist season yet, 9 assists per game. Almost averaged a double-double, just like Tyrese Halliburton, which is crazy. We do not get anyone on all defensive team, which is all right. But we are, of course, the 1st seed. Let's see who we're going to be going up against. And we got the Boston Celtics, who somehow are a play-in team. Makes no sense at all, but yeah, they're a play-in team. They don't have Drew Holiday anymore from the looks of it. Maybe that's the reason why, but who knows. Let me fix up our player minutes, and then hopefully we can defeat the Boston Celtics. So this is what our player minutes will be looking like. We have Tyrese Halliburton, Devin Booker, Jarris Walker, Scotty Barnes, Jarrett Allen. And then off the bench, we have Andrew Nembhard, Obi Toppin, Isaiah Jackson, and Ben Shepherd. Let's see if we can defeat the Boston Celtics. Game 1, we do win. Tyrese Halliburton with a double-double. Scotty Barnes also with a double-double. Game 2, we lose. Whoa. Even though our whole team almost was in double-digit scoring, we still fell short. Jaylen Brown led the way in scoring for their team. Game 3, we win. Let's go. D-Book with the double-double. Tyrese Halliburton also with the double-double. Can we go up 3-1? And we do. There we go. Scotty Barnes was the leading scorer this time. It's good to have a big three, to be honest, because if one player isn't scoring as much, another player can take over. And clearly, that's the reason we're the number 1 seed with nearly 70 wins. And we beat the Boston Celtics. Scotty Barnes was our leading scorer once again with 29 points. Looks like Tyrese Halliburton just needed some help on the team, to be honest. Because after we acquired Scotty Barnes and Devin Booker, look at the results. We've been playing amazing ever since. And now we have the Detroit Pistons, who made it to the finals the previous season. So let's see if we're able to defeat them. We should be able to, in my opinion. D-Book and Halliburton with a double-double each. We're up 1-0, now we're up 2-0. Halliburton with another double-double, that's what I'm talking about. Can we go up 3-0? We cannot. But we do go up 3-1. Halliburton with 33 points, Scotty Barnes with 22. And we gentlemen sweep them. Tyrese Halliburton, 30-point double-double. D-Book with 23. Even Jarris Walker's honestly playing amazing, which is really nice to see. And now we get the Brooklyn Nets. Somehow they made it this far, which is kind of unbelievable, but they did acquire Cooper Flag. That's probably a big reason why. And Cam Thomas progressed a lot. I did not know he progresses this much in 2K, but he's almost a 90 overall. And they do have Keegan Murray coming off the bench. And Noah Clowney, Trey, man, their bench is pretty stacked. They have a bunch of 80-plus overall players. But I still think we should be able to defeat this team pretty easily. Game 1, we do win. Devin Booker with a double-double. Game 2, we also win. This time, Tyrese Halliburton and Jarrett Allen with a double-double. Jarrett Allen is not rebounding as much right now, but that's all right. Yeah, he's not rebounding as much at the moment. We are up 3-0 against the Brooklyn Nets, which is amazing to see. Holy, Cooper Flag had 45 points. That is crazy, but still was not enough for the big three of Tyrese Halliburton, D-Book, and Scotty Barnes. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure to drop a thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, let's see if we can sweep the Brooklyn Nets. And we do. That's what I'm talking about. Scotty Barnes with 31 points. Halliburton with a double-double. D-Book also had a double-double. Amazing. Devin Booker's averaging a double-double in the playoffs. That's pretty cool to see. And now, hopefully, we get the Memphis Grizzlies. I would rather verse the Memphis Grizzlies than the OKC Thunder, but let's see. Okay, so we get the Memphis Grizzlies. That's a surprise. I've never seen the Memphis Grizzlies in the finals in a long time. Usually they're horrible in 2K simulations, even with Ja Morant. But clearly that's starting to change. Let's see if we're able to defeat this team. Game 1, we do win. Let's go. D-Book led the way with 35 points. 35-point double-double. Jarrett Allen had a double-double, and so did Tyrese Halliburton. Can we go up 2-0? And we can. Tyrese Halliburton, 33 points. Let's see if we can go up 3-0. We do not. We fall short to Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. And Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane's playing really good too, to be honest. But hopefully we can go up 3-1, please. Oh God, we fell short. Maybe this is where we come up with a coach game plan for their big three, because clearly Ja Morant is going off right now. So once I do that, we'll jump right back into simulating. So I came up with a coach game plan. Let's see if that works. We'll jump into Simcast and see if we're able to go up 3-2 against the Memphis Grizzlies. So far, we do have the lead. And they're coming back, but it's still a pretty close game. We're up by 8 points. Let's slow it down a little bit here and see if we can win. We're up by 9 points. Really close game. And it looks like we are going to win in the end by 11 points. Devin Booker and Scotty Barnes both had 26 points. Tyrese Halliburton kind of choked, but he still had a double-double, which is fine. Now let's see if we can defeat this team right here instead of going to game 7. And oh my god, the first period they outscore us, but we come right back. They're gonna win this for sure. Wait, holy, we came back out of nowhere. Let's slow this down. Perhaps we can jump in and watch the last minute of the game. Let's do just that. We'll jump in and watch the last minute. Hopefully we're able to win. We do have the ball, which is pretty nice. First, let me see who's playing for us. Okay, yeah, this is a team. Actually, where's Scotty Barnes? Oh god, he's fouled out. Let's see how quickly Scotty fouled out. He fouled out in 22 minutes. Well, he was shooting 3 for 15. That's kind of good that he fouled out, to be honest. But let's see if we're able to defeat the Memphis Grizzlies and win a championship right here. 1 minute, 14 seconds remaining. They're probably going to get the ball to Tyrese Halliburton, and they do. Let's see what he does with it. He has a wide open 3-point shot, and that's in. Let's go. That was beautiful. Tyrese Halliburton with a 3-pointer. Now Desmond Bane has the ball. Passes it to Corey Kispert, and he also nails a 3-pointer. God, he was barely contested there. Or was he? Well, a little bit. Devin Booker kind of left him wide open for some reason. I don't know why. Tyrese Halliburton with the ball. Please hit another clutch 3 or something. Okay. Oh, God. Devin Booker got blocked, or what was that? That was a foul, my dude. Look at that. His hand's on his arm. Okay. But somehow the referee did not call that. Let's see what happens. 40 seconds remaining. We're up by 5. Let's see. Oh, God. Jaren Jackson gets a wide open look, but he misses. And they foul Tyrese Halliburton. And it looks like they're going to play the fouling game now. Tyrese Halliburton has 48 points. We'll probably have 50 after these last 2 free throws. As long as he makes them, which I'm pretty sure he will. First one goes in. And let's see if the second one does. And it does. I did not know Tyrese Halliburton shot his free throw like that. He shoots it kind of weird. Kind of how he shoots his 3-pointers, but he's still really efficient. And they're calling a timeout. So let me sim pass this timeout, and then I'll start recording again. There we go. Simmed past the timeout. And let's see what they're going to try doing here. They probably have to try hitting a clutch 3-pointer with Desmond Bane or Gigi Jackson. They pass it to John Morant. He's not really a 3-point shooter, but he does go for the midi and he misses. And there we go. It looks like the game is over. They're not going to foul us. And the Indiana Pacers are going to go ahead to win the 2027 championship. Tyrese Halliburton gets a wide open look. And he nails it for 53 points. Let's go. 53 points, 7 assists. Let's sim past this. We win by 11 points. Amazing. Tyrese Halliburton, 53 points. Devin Booker, 27 points. Obi Toppin, 14. Jarris Walker, 12. Jarrett Allen had 12 rebounds. Scotty Barnes choked this game, but luckily we still ended up winning. Obi Toppin stepped up big time. And let's see who's going to go on to win the finals MVP. And of course, it's Tyrese Halliburton with 26 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 11.5 assists. Also 3 steals a game. That is crazy. Crazy good defense. His efficiency wasn't the best, but he still shot 44% and 35% from deep. Now let me show you guys the player stats for the playoffs and the finals for our whole team. Tyrese Halliburton, 27-point double-double. D Book with 24-point double-double. Scotty Barnes with 21 points. Jarrett Allen, 14.5 points. For some reason, he didn't rebound as well. I don't know why. Did his rebounding go down or something? No, it did not. It's still at an A+. Obi Toppin with 11 points and crazy good efficiency. 50, 40, 87. Jarris Walker, 11 points per game. Amazing defense. Honestly, he was a really good starter for us. And he progressed pretty well, all the way up to an 84 overall. Andrew Nembhard, 8 points. 6 and 6 from Isaiah Jackson. It's really good that we brought him back to the Indiana Pacers, to be honest, because he ended up winning a championship now with the Pacers. We sent him away for 1 year, but brought him right back. Since he was drafted by the Pacers, it just makes sense that he would be here with us to win a championship. Ben Shepherd, his efficiency wasn't that good, but still did his thing in limited minutes. Let's see for the NBA Finals. So Devin Booker was actually the leading scorer. I did not know that. 27-point, basically double-double. 26-point double-double from Tyrese Halliburton. Scotty Barnes, 20.5 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Jarrett Allen, 14-point double-double. 12 points from Obi Toppin. Jarris Walker with 11 points. Andrew Nembhard with 7.5 points. Ben Shepherd, 7 points. And Isaiah Jackson with 5 points and 5 boards. So there we go. We won the Indiana Pacers a championship. If you guys enjoy these rebuilds, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe for more NBA 2K24 content where I rebuild teams. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, make sure to comment down below some video suggestions that you guys would like to see. It could be literally anything you guys would want to see. And yeah, that's about it. Make sure to hit thumbs up, subscribe if you are new. And until next time, it's your boy Dragon, and I'm out. Peace.